usually do this is I come out and I ask how everybody's doing. And I need everybody in the room to say great. So can we try this one more time? All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a guy that looks a little bit like Steven Seagal. Mostly in this area. But if you've seen Seagal lately, also in this area. Please welcome the comic stylings of Floyd Haas. How's everybody doing tonight? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. A little bit about me. My name is Floyd, and my superpower is being able to find the one person at any business or establishment that actually knows what they're doing. And my kryptonite is Walmart. Right? So, hate that place. I hate that place. I hate that place. So I was at Walmart. And they start with me right away, right? The first thing that happens, I walk to the door, whoosh, I almost get hit by a shopping cart that's doing like 100 miles an hour. Inside the shopping cart are two little boys that are wearing no shoes, no shirt, just shorts inside the cart, being pushed by a guy my size, my age, no shirt, no shoes, pushing the cart, whoosh, 100 miles an hour like this. Right in my line of sight, I notice a woman, and she has a tattoo on her neck, and it says, "Not crazy." We all know what that means, right? This woman is crazy. Now look, a little bit of crazy is good, right? They'll go on the zip line when you go on vacation, they're fun around the house, but what you don't want to do is you don't want to hear a noise in the middle of the night, wake up and go, "Oh my gosh, was that the knife drawer?" That is too much crazy. And I don't know about some of you, but I've been married for a while, and back when I was dating, women didn't come with warning labels like that. That was information that unfolded. So I'm walking this way, and all of a sudden, whoosh, I almost get hit by another shopping cart. This time, there's two little boys, no shirt, no shoes, just shorts. They are pushing the shopping cart. Inside the shopping cart, a guy my size, my age, no shoes, no shirt, just shorts. It's not the same three people. Where else but Walmart, right? So I also wanted to get a can of Fix-A-Flat, and I go over to the auto parts section, and I asked the guy at the counter, I said, "Can you tell me where the Fix-A-Flat is?" And he says, "What kind of car y'all got?" I'm like, "What?" I said, "What kind of car do I have?" And he goes, "Yeah, what kind of car y'all got?" Now look, I was in the motorcycle industry for 20 years. If this guy knows something about tires that I don't know, I'm going to kill myself. And look, I'm not trying to be mean about this guy, but I have a real good feeling. The only reason he's working at Walmart is because he doesn't have the hand-eye coordination to spin a sign in front of another business. Look, I'm not saying that there's nobody smart that works at Walmart. I'm just saying that if you are a smart person and you work at Walmart, we've never met. So I tell him, "Okay, I don't get it. What kind of car, what does it matter what kind of car I have?" He goes, "Well, some cars have tire sensors, and they think the Fix-A-Flat might ruin the tire sensors." And I said, "Well, it's okay. My car doesn't have tire sensors, so we'll be fine." And he says, "Well, actually, Fix-A-Flat says that it's okay for tire sensors, so it won't harm them." Then why are we having this conversation? So then I ask him, "Okay, yeah, my car doesn't have tire sensors. Can you tell me where the Fix-A-Flat is?" And he goes, "We're out of it." So I'm done with this guy. I go up to the register and take the rest of my stuff. And the first thing I put up there is a bottle of Dawn dishwashing soap. And the cashier looks at me and she goes, "Oh, this stuff is so good. You just take a couple of drops, put it in a greasy pan. The next day, it's clean." And I said, "Yeah, it also works well on oily birds." You folks know what I'm talking about, right? Oily birds, Exxon Valdez, Gulf oil spill. This woman, nothing. She just starts sending the rest of my stuff on down the conveyor belt. And the next thing I bought was a bunch of gravy packets, you know, the powdered gravy mixes. And I kept the little cardboard thing because I bought like 10 of them. I put it on the shelf that way. And she grabs that first, starts to throw it. And I said, "I would like to keep the cardboard thing." And she goes, "Y'all want to keep the cardboard thing?" I said, "Yes." She looks at the box boy. She says, "He'd like to keep the cardboard thing." And he looks at me and goes, y'all want to keep the card? I think, what is going on in this place? And where are you people from? This is Phoenix, Arizona. We don't even talk like that. Is there some kind of Appalachian exchange program that I'm not familiar with? So then the woman says something else, and it ends in hun. I don't know what it was. And I thought, oh great, now I'm being sexually harassed. And what she was asking me was, will it be cash or credit? I look at the credit card machine, and it says the chip reader is working, which again only tells me that the chip reader has problems. I give her cash. The bill was $80.60. I give her 100 and a 1. Do we all know what I'm trying to do here? She did not. Neither did the other 5 people that had to come over to try to help, including the manager who had to come from the bathroom. I don't want to make fun of the manager. I have a few physicality problems. Look at me. I have a receding hairline. Mine is not nearly as bad as hers. And I wouldn't have even noticed it except she walked up to the register like this. Oh, see, look, she's not a hunchback. She doesn't walk like that. She was wearing a cape. I think she's just playing a character. There's obviously no kind of dress code in this place. They got half-naked people in shopping carts, right? So she gets up to the register. I'm a little frustrated. And I said, look, if you just take the money that I gave you and put it in the register, the machine will give you the answer. Just then, the cashier appears from behind the register, and she says, oh, I get it. Oily birds. Then the manager starts opening a roll of pennies for what? I don't know. This has nothing to do with our transaction. And she drops a couple on the floor. When she reaches down to pick them up, I notice that there's a can of Fix-A-Flat in Quasimodo's vest. And I ask her, can I buy that? And she looks up at me and says, what kind of car y'all got?